What's going on, fish sticks? Yeah, as you guys can see from the title, what we're going to be talking about today on the live, because it's been going on for a little bit now, so we may just address it. Hopefully, it's all done. Turn your radios down. Turn your radios down. Demonology's in the house. What's happening, man? I missed your live today, man. I had a whole bunch of stuff. As you can see, I'm in the garage. The car is outside. That way, y'all can't get me in trouble tonight. Fish sticks. What's going on, man? Let's see. It caused a little trouble in the YouTube world, but it's all good. Fish sticks. Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that he trolled demonology live. It is what it is. What up, bad intentions off road? Yeah, you're in trouble. Hey man, you ain't in trouble, man. It's not like it's you a blood. No, actually it's my shirt. It says blood is the ink of freedom. You know what I mean? It is the ink of freedom, not of blood. Plus I have my hat. I like the Los Angeles Lakers, man, for a while. So when I first moved to the States, I became a Laker fan. So and I am a LeBron fan as well, so it's good. But it's just blood is the ink of freedom with the American flag. For all those who have served and do what they do for this country and for us. Now I'm in trouble. You might be in trouble with demonology, man, but you ain't in trouble with me, man. It's a free internet. It's a new free internet world, fish sticks. You ain't in trouble. Nobody's policing us, or I need to police ourselves. But other than that, I was alive, demonology. I think you should keep the crate, man. I don't think you should sell the crate. Just hold on. I think it may be worth something later on, but you could get 10,000 for it later on. I don't know. Maybe if you ever decide to sell your demon, it may be worth more with the crate. Because I don't think I'd want to buy a demon without the crate. But if you ever gonna sell it, people would pay more because of the crate. I mean, I'm in trouble on YouTube. I tell them and they don't like it. Throw it in my Silverado. That is true. Fisty. Throw it in my Silverado. The crate, you gonna pay five G's for it? But you don't I think you don't even use the crate. You can just put everything in the crate and just seal it up just to have it, and don't have it collect dust because you're on different tires. Maybe use the jack and the gun, but the gun, I think the Milwaukee guns are a little bit better, but I don't know what brand gun Dodge uses for their crate. But if you had that money, hell yeah. You ain't lying. If I had a 5K just laying around, I'd buy one too, even if I don't have one, just to say I have one. I don't know. People, my wife said I'm a hoarder. I collect. I don't know. I call it collection. She just call it hoarding, but you never know. So it's a good Sunday afternoon. Again, it rained all day today. It rained all weekend. Everybody, nice conversation. Peace. That is true. If you live by yourself, you can put it in the living room. Put it in the living room. That's where our wife keep us in check, man. That's how I think, kind of like the wives are like the homeowners association of a marriage, man. Because, like the homeowner association, you'll be pulling engines and all kind of stuff in the driveway. Have 10 cars and only one of them run. Yeah, guys. I guess I could go ahead and start talking about what I wanted to. Gonna show you. I'm watching this with my wife, and she laughed. That is true. They gotta keep us in check, man. I know mine does. I come up with some harebrained ideas sometimes. She's like, "What? No." So yeah. So yeah, they are. She is right. So let me see. Kevin Van Dick had popped in my man Demon on live chat to steal his lives. Even Kevin, I felt about it. I watched my Sony wireless headset. It is I'm gonna get back to your fish stick, but demonology, I have the same problem. So my wife, she always say that I leave all the stuff in my pocket. So anything, if I left something in a pocket and it get washed, it's on me. But if it's money, it's hers. I've had all kind of stuff in a dryer. So good thing the dryer hadn't broke. I've had like coins, bolts, nuts. The main thing I usually have in there, like I have my toothpick. I'll take my toothpick and put in my pocket. So, hey man, I think I should check my pockets, man. That's why we don't do laundry. Well, I don't. She got a new washer and she won't let me use it because it's all touch button and she think I broke the last washer. Demon, I got your back. Watch your Sony. 10mm sockets. I was just cleaning up so I got my toolbox. I was cleaning up my toolbox yesterday, and I think I have at least, I counted at least 20 10mm sockets. But like a couple of days before, I couldn't find one 10mm socket. I had to borrow one from my neighbor. And I was like, I have like 20 of them somewhere. But now I find I have 20 of them. I put them all in the same spot. And by next week, I'll be missing them again. She said, all the money's hers. Yeah, they'll be gone a week. You can never get a 10mm when you need it. Now I ain't borrowed yours. I should go stock up my Sears is going out of business. And so the prices aren't that great still. I'm waiting for the final week to see if they have anything left over in the final weeks. Nah. See, Fish Sticks, maybe if you were married, she'd keep you in check on the interwebs as well. Yeah, so hey man, got 60 guys give me a couple of thumbs up so other people know that the live is on and we can dive into this topic, because I think it's a very interesting topic today that we need to have and end 2018 and move on to 2019, because to me it's just a lot of BS that's going on. Damn, you got me doing now. I got that don't keep you warm at night, Fish Sticks. Pornhub can't be watching the live with you and stuff like that. Keep you in check. And then when you get old, man, you need somebody to take care of you when you get old too. Get senile and just start doing crazy things. All right, so put a little muscle in it. Yeah, so kind of to start, like with the what's going on, and I just think it's because I really enjoy YouTube. I watch more YouTube than I watch TV or direct TV. So I have direct TV, and I try to tell my wife, I was like, hey, let's turn off the direct TV. We could save some money. I watch YouTube, and mostly my kids, they watch YouTube too. So she was like, nah, I need it she needs TV. But it all kind of, it kind of started, and to me, blew up, like with Family Cruising and then Tall Guy and stuff like that with those guys. YouTube Premium. I'm not sure about. Don't you have to pay for that? Do they got like TV shows? Because the main thing is she want to watch TV shows. All my wife watches the Discovery Channel, I think Lifetime. What else she watch all those killing shows, man. So if I ever end up missing, have them investigate her first. Yeah, she always watch all them killing shows and all that stuff. She's all into the crime and mystery stuff, so she'll be watching all that stuff. I can't watch it. I rather watch YouTube. So I watch YouTube for the cars and talk about cars and the people. For us as in the car community on YouTube, I believe we're like we should be a brotherhood. I mean, but there's a divide, which I don't think there should be a divide. And people are, my take on it is that people are trying to profit off of someone else's name or someone else's misfortunes. So, example, so, the tall guy had set up a GoFundMe because he got arrested. So he wanted to help with his legal fee to fight the system. And a lot of people have a problem with him setting up a GoFundMe, which it's free. It's his choice to do it. You don't have to donate to it. You don't have to donate to it. So why go and bash a guy on YouTube across the internet because of your beliefs and you believe this, or because you think he's making what he's making and he shouldn't be doing that? You shouldn't be, like we have a saying, you don't watch somebody else's pockets. You don't watch what somebody else is doing. And then it's like the same people who make these videos over and over and over. And of course, the new big thing is the join button. I follow a bunch of big YouTubers. I follow Demonology. I follow Tall Guy Car Reviews. Salamandrin, like TJ Hunt. But the thing is, a lot of those big YouTubers, no matter how much I may comment, they don't respond anyway. So it's not nothing. If he wants to just respond to people who pay, that's his right. It's YouTube to him is his business. It's his income. So I don't get why people are jumping on him about this join button and he only going to respond. It's his business. It's what he wants to do. Jay King, what's going on, brother? Here chilling, man. Chilling in the garage. I need to get this out of my system now. What you got in your system, Fish Sticks? What you need to get out? I saw that, Fish Sticks. I'm gonna be your internet wife for you. I'm gonna hide that one from the comments, man. I'm gonna be your internet wife for the time being while you're on here, since Pornhub can't keep you company. So it's like the same people that is bashing people over and over and over. And I think, which is 2018, I'm going to YouTube to watch car content. If I was for different drama and different things, I go to those channels for those things. I don't come to the car channels for drama and he said, she said, and oh, this is this. He shouldn't do this. I don't know, like, why he do this. He's doing this. He's doing that. Come on, man. We're all men here, man. We need to grow up, move on. Forget if you don't like what somebody's doing, move on. You don't have to be in their channel making videos, because to me, I'm a super small channel. I didn't join the YouTube to be famous or rich or anything. I do it because I really love it, and I was making videos with my kids and stuff like that. So if you don't like what somebody's putting out, don't watch your channel. You don't have to subscribe to them. Move on. I think, some people, some of the smaller channels, some of the other people, they do that to get viewership and to get followers, subscribers, which So you're still riding the coattails of somebody else to get your viewership and to get your subscribers up, which is you're still using them, but you're bashing them, but you're still using their name and their story to propel yourself. So pretty much you're just trying to step on somebody ahead of you to get ahead. Nah, that ain't right, man. We just need to get along, move along, and people are gonna be crying and complaining all the time, and that's not what it's about. Some of these guys have never been before making videos, and Tall Guy and Motor Tube, hey, they do the same in the trucker world. Yeah, I have a lot of family member and friends who are truckers, and they drive. I mean, it's the same thing, man. With everything, there's gonna be fighters and haters and everything. Even with me, I've been in the military for 19 years. I got one more to hit 20. Um, you get the same adversity. Uh, beep beep. Hey y'all, what up? Stephen Kennedy. With it, it's the same thing. So don't put somebody else down or don't step on somebody else to raise yourself up. So I'm like I said, I it's funny to some people. It's some people. I say like with some people, it's their living, it's their bread and butter. So Tall Guy, as you can see, it's his business. It's what he's doing now to provide for his family. Nobody has ever retired from YouTube and is getting a pension from YouTube. YouTube could crash and be gone tomorrow. If you want to try and make as much of the money he wants to make today, let him do that. If people are willing to pay that $5, let them pay the $5. It's none of your business if you only want to respond, because I've responded to so many people on YouTube comments, and I'd say probably 1% respond to a comment. So it doesn't matter. Let me see, Matt, exactly. You're correct, my friend. People popping up all down with drama to get views. Yeah, I do not, I don't like that. That ZLI guy is cruising, cruising all over that guy. I actually, you know what? I watch all of their channels. I don't subscribe to all of their channels. I watch all of their channels because at the end of the day, you have to be cognizant and be responsible for what you put out there on YouTube and what you think of certain things, because everybody comes from a different sect of life, a different sector of life, and they prescribe to a different street code or a different code. So you can't go around bad mouthing people. And some people, they're going to be consequences. Some people, you can't just go around bad mouthing people and don't expect anything to happen to, because you're on the internet and you're untouchable. Nobody's untouchable. I'm not a proponent of violence or subscribe to violence, but there's different people from different walks of life, and sometimes that's all they know. So you hear like that guy, actually, the SSZL. I've watched his videos, and if you look at his channel, I went back and I researched all this. You always, like, with the art of war, you always have to study and research your competitors or your enemies, because you want to see how they move or what they're going to be doing. So I look back. If you look at his subscriber count and his videos before he start bad mouthing Tall Guy car reviews, you're getting 236 views a video, stuff like that. But now he's getting 3,034 because he's using his name to get where up there and to get subscribers. Of course, there's going to be people follow him and say, "Oh yeah, you do what you want to do," because everything is everything on the internet. And the only one I didn't like is, like, he said that he got in trouble because he was making fun of a black guy, and if a black person make fun of a white guy, it's not the same. I don't condone either one, but you can't go around, oh, top of the nuke, this or that. I don't think that was right, and you didn't have the right to do that. And to me, it was disrespectful with that. And then you just keep making more and more videos and talk about you want them to race you in the canyon, race you on twisted roads with no guardrail in the mountains. That's stupid. That's just your ego talking. Who in their right mind going to race somebody 100 miles on twisties of a mountain with no guardrail? Somebody who has no sense at all. So nah. So that's one of them. That's why I don't think, like, you got to think also, some people isn't worth it. You just gotta keep it, look, see, and move on. Cause tall guy should never respond to him. He has nothing to say to him. Just, okay, you're using my name because I have over 400,000 subscribers and you're trying to get there and you're using my name to propel yourself. All those guys, I think you should pay him. You should join his channel and pay his $5 because he's getting you viewership and subscribers. Pay him his $5 so he could get his cut a month at least. Where did he come from? Fish sticks. Preach. I can't believe you got banned. Another thing, I mean, I'm not gonna ban anybody from my channel. If it's a free country, price of freedom paid with blood. If somebody want to come on there and badmouth me, I'm not gonna ban him. Let him come on there and badmouth me. But remember, there's always action and a reaction to everything. It's just that you have to be cognizant and aware of what you're doing. What up? Just don't watch these guys with negative comment videos. Views still help them. Don't watch or comment. Oh, I never comment, but sometimes you have to watch to see what's going on. You have to be aware of what's going on because you always have to be watching your back. I've made as much YouTube as VW parts. B2. I was telling somebody, I was like, oh, I think I got $100 the other day. And that's all because I had like $15 in the super chat. And I was excited. My wife's like, "Are you ever made any money?" I was like, "I got $100." Because I guess I have to get $100 before AdSense paid me. So I was like, "Yeah, I got $100. I'm rich. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it." Fish sticks. The truck inside. Daytime television soaps. Yeah, true. And like the next dude, like I know Fish Sticks went over there and got in trouble earlier because he was trolling demonology. Is Kevin Van Voorst. I don't have a problem with Kevin Van Voorst. I subscribe to his channel. If you look right here, I have. Let me see if you can see it right there. Oh, my finger's in the way. I bought a poster from him. So it's not like I'm hating on him or I'm hating anything. It's just that sometimes you just need to stay in your lane and stop trolling people and stuff like that. So he does it. He does a lot of stuff about, tall guy, Mr. Organic and stuff like that. Hey, man, you're a businessman. Just make your videos, do your car videos. He used to do some funny stuff that I used to like, but now it's just picking on people. And calling people out and like making fun of people and all that stuff. I don't go for that because one of the most dangerous people is two dangerous people. One that don't have nothing to lose and somebody that's scared or feel like they're threatened. I guess I'm trolling. I guess trolling is the new clickbait. I guess it is. Some people, I guess they depend on YouTube, so they gotta try every angle to try and get views and get paid. But if they just focus on doing their content, if you notice, like a lot of those guys, like their channel have become stagnant. They stop gaining subscribers because they're not doing the things on their channel like what they're promoting. Yeah, I understand the vlogs and stuff like that. I like the vlogs, I say, but just get back to what you got on YouTube to do, not pick fights and single people out. Let's do more collaboration, collaborate with people. That's what this platform is here for, not to divide. It's to join people, to make people of a different walk of life who would have known that, work together, collaborate, get ideas. Um, I said, yeah, he's been trolling lately. He's the join, and a lot of times people think stuff is funny, but it's not. And some people take the fun and think it's nothing of it, but you have to be aware of all that stuff at all times. Let me see. Yeah, Kevin hates trolling him for trolling D. He mentioned me on his live sheet, but yeah, actually I did watch it, and he did he did say fish sticks and stuff like that on there. So let me see. FSE, Speed, and Custom Shop. There are content creators, and then their reaction channel. One takes talent. One takes the other talents. It's true. So if you notice, like I don't make any type of videos and do stuff like that, because I think that's just trying to get views the wrong way and don't grow your channel organically. I've been doing YouTube for years, and you can see I only have like 1,700 subscribers. It's not about the subscribers; it's about the fellowship. Like I've met so many cool people through the YouTube that I talk to on a daily basis. I'll talk to Demonology. He has a wealth of information, like Steph from Mod to Fame. Um, there's other fish sticks when he's not getting in trouble and getting himself banned. But fish sticks is very entertaining. He shouldn't have done. I don't. I don't think like. I don't think he did it maliciously. Fish sticks. I just think he was just doing it as a joke. Um, Fish sticks in the house. He sent me over 1 pound. So now I'm 99 away from my next YouTube payments. He stole over 100 viewers for fun. I mean, people have they have the right to go back and forth between whatever live stream or whatever they want to watch and stuff like that. You can't really control that. Um, you really can't control that fish sticks. But if he trolls, if he's that's what he thinks he needs to do to get viewers, so be it. I know that demonology is a good guy. His content is out there. There's no one out there that's doing as much demon stuff as he is, and is just doing his thing. Another snake. You're so funny. You cracking me up, man. Demonology's getting a 350R. No, never, man. He's gonna be Mopar for a while. I know that his Cobra Jack teacher is a Mustang guy, but if he does that, he'd be banished. The Ultra Mopar will come and get it, and all those souls that he has taken will haunt him. So he can't cross over to the other side. The 350 is to me, I like Mustangs. They're a fun car, but they're not. I don't know. They're not as nice or as comfortable to me as the Challengers. I live in Florida, and Brooks pissed me off when they beat Demolition and they cheated. At the end of the day, it is what it is. We have a saying: if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. So obviously, it's trying, and if you feel that's how he cheated, I mean, who knows what to say about it. I wasn't there. I don't know him personally, so I can't say he's a cheater. You just have to take a man by his word. If he says his car is stock, his car is stock, and it's no sweat off of mine or your back. If his car is not, we don't have any skin in the game, as they would say with that. But it's the world is what it is, and people are gonna be people the way they are. Grass family cruising. You know what? I subscribe to Family Cruising. I used to watch his videos while they were up. I thought he was a pretty funny guy. I was like, yo, what's up, YouTube? I mean, he was very confident. I liked his channel. He had good stuff. He was funny. The only thing that I didn't like was start cat page, and I'd put a video on, say, hey, this is my video on my YouTube, but he took it down. Well, he got him to take it down, but he always had his videos promoted on the page. So I still have the page, but I really don't participate in a lot of pages like that anymore, because it's like, if you're gonna do one thing, you should do it let everybody do it. Let everybody eat. Challenges in a car that has more room. Mopar or no car. That's true. It has a lot of room. It's very comfortable. I believe so. Demonology better not ever race nobody else without his car. That demon in Florida was a garage screen and it wasn't ready. Nah, that's true. He didn't have the miles, and he didn't have that car didn't have what would I say? Didn't have the race time under its belt. So yeah, it's you always, when you use somebody else's car, you're at the mercy of their car. You really don't know their car, or you may not push it like you usually would yours, because at deep down, it's not your car, and if something happens, you'd be responsible for it. The tire warmers gave him 3 horsepower. I never seen anybody use tire warmers at the drag strip that's like not racing for big money, just for fun and stuff. But some people take that stuff very serious, and he likes winning. So Demonology live feed was good. Turkey wings, the other guy was eating wingtip. I think they didn't have any turkey legs there, because they said that they had turkey legs was done for Thanksgiving, so he was eating a hamburger or something. The demon in Florida was a Spitter's new toy. I think that demon, had a bunch of problems anyway, but the guy wouldn't have known it had those problems, because he never really drives that car. So, and of course, the dealership couldn't get it fixed in time for what was needed. I used to be on the page. He's the administrator. Yeah, I said he was he'd delete the videos, because if you look way back as well, him and Kevin Van Voorst, that's the reason they got into it, was over the Facebook page, because he'd delete the videos as well. So yeah, at the end of the day, man, you can't. We need Steph in here. Did you see his new sponsor? Yeah, I did. His new sponsor was the ball shaving people. Yeah, balls to the walls. Let me see. Contacts. Yeah, I was like, what is going on here? I thought he was doing like a Dollar Shave ball club. I was like, I never heard of no Dollar Shave thing. Let me see if he answers. Yo. Must be a Dunkin' Donuts, man. Got them glaze on his fingers, man. Glaze slipped off. I hope he ain't dropped the phone.
Hello.
Yo, Steph, what's going on, man? It's Mission Flyer Romeo. What's going on?
What's good, man? I was saying hello before, but I couldn't hear anything.
Okay, hey, man. I'm doing my Sunday live as usual, man. But they all requested you, man, because they was like, I watched the video too. At first, I was like, I didn't know. I didn't know what was. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, oh man, that's nice. I thought it was I was like, maybe he picked up a Dollar Shave Club sponsorship. But then I was like, the guy was like, man, F Rob says manscaping is like, we need Stephen here. Did you see his new sponsor? Hey, but if you're getting paid for it, man, can't hate on you, man. You got to do what you got to do.
Okay, well, to answer your question, yes, that is a new sponsor, as everybody is wondering. Yes, it's a new sponsor, but in all fairness, in all honesty, I will never have a sponsor on my channel for a product that I wouldn't or don't use.
Okay, that's fair enough. That's
So
definitely.
what else y'all want to know? What's up? I'm ready for it because I know the heat is coming. I was like, oh, they're going to get at me. So
You want
what's up?
So I want to tell you this. So at least with guys, especially with this. So when we deploy, right? We're going over the Middle East, so it's usually warm. So usually the rule of thumb is like before you leave, you manscape, you cut all that stuff off. You're gonna be hot, and then you're sharing. You may be sharing I'm serious. You're sharing a bathroom with maybe 6 people, and you don't want to go there and see somebody pubes. So,
Right.
so that's actually a good product, and it's actually good because I actually do it, and I usually only shave my balls when I'm at the hotel.
Hey, come on, man.
I'm telling you, it's your. That's what it says. It says walls to the balls on the paper, didn't it? Balls to the walls.
Yes, it is. That is the paper that they provide. That's the paper they provide in the kit, so you can spread it, so you're not leaving it a mess.
So my wife banned me from shaving at the house because like you get hair everywhere. So usually when I go to a hotel, that's when I usually manscape.
Yes, it is quite yes.
See Jordan say, "Mod to fame in the house."
Yeah, man. What's up? Yeah.
Of course,
hey, like I said, I would not tell you guys to do anything that I would not do myself, and I can tell you, you tell me, man. You married, brother.
Yeah.
Your wife might not like it when you do it in the house, but do she like when you do it?
Oh yeah. I usually run around when I call it presidential George Bush.
Hey man, look, we expect women to keep things nice and tidy. You know what I'm saying? So,
but
live by the gun, you die by the gun.
Right. So so tell us what the product is and tell us where we can find it and what's the discount code if there's a Mod to Fame discount code.
So the product is Manscaped. They actually have a whole suite of products. They have shavers, they have deodorants, they have refreshers, they have colognes, they got a blade, like a singular blade shaver for coarse hair, and but their most popular product is the lawnmower, which is what I put in my video, and that product can be had at manscaped.com, and they're doing 15% off right now. You don't even need a discount code. They're doing 15% off.
Hey, see Jordan say you got a new name, Shave Balls to Fame.
Hey, look, to me, that's still better than Glaze to Fame, so I'm all right.
Of course, Fistic say, Demonology say you all.
No, don't even tell me what Fistic's saying, Jesus.
Demonology say that you're all glazed up now.
Come on, man. I can't be both.
Oh,
man. So we actually got another video that we got planned that we're gonna do. But we're gonna make it a lot more fun, a lot more entertaining, and a lot more interesting. And it's gonna be fully dedicated to manscaping. Like a whole video that we got planned that it's gonna be a lot of fun. So y'all look for that early in the new year. And
because I'm telling you, because the video you put up today, like I was kind of shocked for the first 5 minutes of watching it.
You wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready. No, I wasn't ready.
Let me tell y'all, this is an inside exclusive on Mission Flyer channel right now. And the exclusive is, I couldn't shoot that by myself.
I hope it was your girlfriend and not Eugene.
It was Eugene.
Yeah. Oh.
Yo, Romeo, and my brother and everybody else has been joking on Eugene ever since.
Oh man, because I was like, oh, maybe it's a girlfriend's there. He's at a hotel. I was like, I was like, well, I was so confused in the beginning. I was like, what's going on here? Is it a dollar shave? Oh, man. Poor Eugene.
Nope. Everybody else talk about Dollar Shave Club. We gotta come different.
Hey, it was different, man. I mean, to catch a bunch of people attention, I liked it, man.
Hey, man, keep that to yourself, man. About you liking shaving my balls. Don't think
No.
Come on, man. What's wrong with you?
Hey, man, that's your Eugene stuff, man. I'm not into that, man. My boy Josh Hanson, you need to get rid of that gray old. Yeah, man, I'm back to work next week, man. So I got to shave it all off, man. Back to work. Wow, where did this go?
Well, I'm glad that y'all enjoying yourself, man, on this fine Sunday evening. I actually just got home myself. I went out and shot a couple videos for y'all today. So that's going to be coming next week. We got our year-end review that we dropping tomorrow.
Okay.
On New Year's Eve. It's going to probably be like a little mini movie, probably about 35 minutes or so. So it's a little long, but it's a cool year-end review. And I promise I'm not going to be shaving my ball in the field. Yeah.
You've already done it. If you grow hair that fast, you have a problem.
There you go.
Oh yeah, man. So I was like, oh man, they just asked me if I saw your new video. I was like, yeah, man, I was shocked as you guys are. Yeah, so I was just going over.
I gotta keep them on their toes, Romeo.
Yeah, it works. I was just going over talking about, like how all us YouTubers needed to get back together, unite, instead of everybody just trying to ride on a couple people coattails and make these negative videos for views and subs. So,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I just Demonology hit me up and brought me up to speed on everything that's been going on.
Yeah.
Due to the holiday season, I haven't really been following or watching as many videos as I usually do. So I was a little behind the 8 ball, but I've been caught up on all the news. And what's your opinion, Romeo? What do you think, man?
Oh, so I kind of touched on it, but I'll touch on it again. I think that those guys who they're just trying to use somebody as a stepping stone to gain subscribers and to gain views. They're car channels. We're here to watch, car information, not for you to bicker and pick against somebody. So what if you don't like that person? Just don't go to their channel. That's all I said. So we all need to stay in our lane, and a lot of people take it as a joke, but it's not a joke to everyone here. It's like some people, we come from different walks of life, so it's a little bit, different. So what you may think is funny may not be funny to somebody else, and you can't rule anything out in today's day and age. Just so if you stay in your lane, do what your channel is supposed to do, and don't make. I was like, why are you making fun of people or trying to push somebody down to get ahead?
Yeah. Yeah. I think that at the end of the day, whether that individual is right, wrong, or whatever, what does that have to do with you? Like
nothing at all.
Why are you clout chasing? Is
Exactly.
What I feel like it is.
Yes.
I feel like it's a form of clout chasing.
Right.
And I feel like you saw an easy target and you went after it. And if you are no longer a subscriber, because everybody that made videos said that they was no longer subscribers. So if you're no longer a subscriber,
how do you know what's going on?
First, how do you know what's going on? Second, why do you care? You're already divested. So
right.
Why does it touch a nerve with you so much?
Because they're using that information to gain their own good.
I don't think it's authentic. I think it's more clout chasing.
Right.
On the flip side, I think everybody has seen the video that I made when the arrest happened.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the parking garage.
Yeah. I was sitting in my parking garage.
Yep.
I went through it with everybody, like my thoughts on that.
Right.
So, that, and I use that situation as a catalyst to talk about a bigger issue. You know
Correct.
what I mean? It wasn't necessarily all about that situation. It was
Right.
using that situation and dissecting it as an example to show bigger problem.
Right. And if
whether somebody says join my channel or I'm not going to talk to you, that's not a bigger problem. There's no bigger issue there.
Right.
It's just the fact that you don't like what that person said.
Right.
Okay.
Because I was telling them I've followed bigger channels and I've commented probably like a bunch of times and they never respond to me anyway.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm trying to do better with responding to comments on my videos. Like, I'll literally sit down for an hour out of a day and do nothing but respond to comments on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. It is difficult. So, and I am tiny compared to, tall guy. I'm
right.
tiny.
Right.
So if I have to do that, then I can't imagine what it's like for him. You know what I mean? It's just not realistic. Now, my personal opinion, did he deliver the message right? No, he delivered the message horrible.
Right. But we're not professionals. He's not a professional. And anybody could pick up a camera. Yeah. You can pick up a camera and say anything and then put it out there. He's not a professional. He's not trying to be Steven Spielberg. And a lot of times being honest, like if you're from a certain street code or you were raised a certain way, your delivery probably come off a little more harsh than what it needs to be or what you intend for it to be. And then some softer people take it as an offense.
Listen, man, as a person growing up in New York City, a lot of times my delivery can be harsh.
Right.
Right? That's just the style of my delivery, though. So wherever he is from and the people that he is around, that's the style of the delivery. But I know that there was no malicious intent in that.
Right.
It might have been a moment of like, the thing is, and here's the issue for me. No one complains about all of these other big YouTube channels having a join button.
Right.
No one complains about that.
But I guess what their thought was because he said something about it. I mean, he's trying to promote his channel. As I was telling him before, YouTube is Tall Guys. That's his business. Nobody has ever retired from YouTube and get a check after 20 years. So he's trying to capitalize and get as much as he can a day. Yeah. YouTube.
You gotta get it while you can.
Remember, YouTube crashed like not too long ago and everybody lost subscribers and lost money. It was like, oh, what we're going to do? But you don't have a lot of other channels have the join button and people join. He just says something.
Romeo? The other difference is, to your point, you work a job, right?
Right.
That is your source of income.
Correct.
So you can choose to do YouTube videos today or not do them tomorrow. That's up to you. Me personally, bro, I came to YouTube with a Porsche Panamera Turbo, and then a year later added a Hellcat, all while driving a Dodge Durango every day, all while having a Corvette sitting there waiting for me to do whatever.
Right.
Obviously, I don't have the same circumstances or the same vigor, or y'all saw the story that I put up about how I came up or whatever. But I started my career, I started working when I was 19 years old. And when I started working at 19 years old, I worked my way up from there. From car sales is where I started. I started in car sales and moved over to finance in corporate America. And I've been in that since then. So YouTube, yes, ultimately, that is my goal. It has turned into my passion, and it's something that I want to be able to do full time.
And you can tell by the quality.
Go ahead.
No, I say you could tell that, you take it seriously by the quality of the videos and the stuff you put out. And you have a good followership.
Correct.
And my boy Kevin Estes says beauty montage in 3, 2, 1.
100%. Exactly. So what I didn't see in YouTube was I saw everybody doing a vlogging style. But what I didn't see is when I sit down and watch YouTube videos, I want to be entertained and I want to be impressed.
Right.
So because I didn't see that, I created it. Right?
Correct.
The thing is, though, I want y'all to understand, in 2017, I can't tell y'all how many thousands of dollars I lost to editing, to going to events, to this. 2018, I can't tell you. It's a passion that I have. It's a hobby that I have. I could lose thousands of dollars being in the strip club. That's just not my thing. I could lose thousands of dollars.
Yeah. So like I'm the same way.
That's just not my thing.
I people could do like when I put money out, I want to see like something tangible, some kind of return, even if it's something stupid like a pair of shoes or whatever. At least I can say, hey, that's what I spend the money on. I throw it at some strippers. They're like, I have nothing.
Where did the money go? You don't know where the money goes. So the point that I'm actually trying to get to, and I'm sorry I went off on a tangent there, but the point that I'm trying to get to is that man, that is his sole source of income.
Right.
Unlike all these little YouTubers who are making videos attacking that.
Right.
They are attacking his sole ability to provide for himself
and his family. And he's taking care of his mom and everything like that too.
Bro, they are attacking that. And these people, they're going to make that video. They made those videos on their lunch break, bro. You know what I mean? They literally, on the way home from work, on the way to work, they made those videos. Cloud chasing, which, you gotta think about that. So no matter how you like the way he talk, you don't like the way he talk, whatever. And, I made that roast video of him. And after a conversation with him, I took the roast video down because, you know what? It was highlighted to me. It became apparent to me that there are a lot of people who have ill will. And they would jump on that bandwagon thinking that I have ill will. When I have no ill will, I just thought it was funny as hell.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I don't wanna stop the man from making money to feed his family.
Right.
If I transition into YouTube and I start doing it full time, I was still feeding my family the whole time.
Right.
On the way up. You know what I mean? So that's my feeling on the situation.
Mad Cat says Steph has been legit with commenting back to me. Dude is cool. At the end of the day, my feelings don't get hurt if you don't, because we've grown and we have our own lives, which is quite true.
Yeah, man. And that's a beautiful thing about what I'll try to do live streams for, is because it gives me an opportunity to engage with people. So even if I didn't comment back on your video, even if I don't have the opportunity to comment back, sometimes live streams do that. Another thing is I try to suggest that people follow me on Instagram, because Instagram, I see it quicker, it's easier, it doesn't get buried as much, and at least I could send you a quick like. You know what I mean? Right. So that's that situation. But I would, if I could encourage Corey to do anything, I would just encourage him to keep pushing. Yep. And he gotta be silent on it. He gotta ignore it. Yep. Because the more that he goes and refers to it, they just gonna keep going. Yep. And then more people are going to start doing it, because they're going to see that it's a way that they could get a quick bump in subscribers. Right.
So someone asked, what kind of camera do you shoot with? I think you use your phone, right?
I still use my phone, but in 2019, I was already shopping for cameras. So we're going to go even harder with the quality. But phones are incredible. Oh, yeah. If I could encourage anyone, if you're looking to start a YouTube channel, go right now on eBay, Amazon, get yourself a cheap stabilizer, a cheap gimbal, $100 to $170. Get yourself a cheap gimbal. Take your phone out of your pocket. I don't care if you got an iPhone 7. I still sometimes film with my Galaxy Note 5, which is what I started with in 17. And then they came out with the 8 and 18, which I have now. So sometimes I
Isn't that the one that was catching on fire and blowing up and stuff?
That was the 7. Okay. And they discontinued that. Thank you very much. God, you in demonology. Jesus. No, I ain't got no damn Metro yet. I would encourage anyone, man. Get yourself a stabilizer. Pull your phone out. The best camera you have access to is the one that you have on you all the time, which is your phone. The biggest thing you can do is make sure you get a microfiber, clean the lens on your camera, put that phone on the stabilizer, and be very fluid with your movements. Just be smooth with your movements, and you can make some crazy cinematic. As y'all can see, 2 years.
Yep. All right. So One Day of Fame says at some point, Tall Guy has to take responsibility in his response to people, though, is try being more professional. Both sides fueled the fire.
Agree 100%. Myself, Demonology, Tall Guy, and his girl Kim to free up some time and use editors to help him. But I say all of that to say he, from day one, has been gritty. And that gritty, unpolished, unprofessional way of doing things has connected to this day with over 400